You know what this means. Yes, turquoise shirt day. And probably for those of you that are watching this video for the very first time, you're going, what the hell did I tune into? This guy's effing nuts. But for those of you that are regular followers, you know that means another rare 30-dime play. Hi, everyone. DeMarco here. This is going to be your Sunday video report. Of course, yesterday, Saturday, I had the first 30-dime play in baseball, which matches the highest rated play of my career, and only the 26th 30-dime play in baseball over the past 8 years. And it was a beaut. San Diego Padres on the run line as a $1.40 dog, coming back and beating the Colorado Rockies by a 9-5 score. And today, well, you know how I love to press the action. I'm going to do it again. This time, the final day of the NBA regular season, only the 7th 30-dime play over the past 14 years in the NBA, and the second in just a matter of days. It's the playoff implication lock, and it matches Thursday's 30-dime play, which was the Toronto Raptors minus 3.5 points, beating Miami by 14. And yes, it's once again the half price play of the day over at DeMarcosports.com using coupon code HALF, HALF. Because listen, when you're on a roll, I just, again, like to press the action. And these are the same 30-dime plays, which I went 10-3 in college basketball over the previous 5 weeks. And now 2-0 this week with the NBA and baseball plays combined. So it has been a nice little run. And as long as I keep winning, yes, I'll keep wearing the turquoise shirt. By the way, my wife informed me that I have this exact same shirt at my other house. And I told her, I said, listen, for like the 10 minutes a day that I wear this shirt just for this video report for this reason, I said, you know, we have to like keep it like maybe framed, put a spotlight up on it in the closet. But if it shows any signs of wear, she immediately has to go and travel to the other house and pull that one back so I can do it for alternate video reports. I mean, listen, I don't mess around here. Lucky pens, lucky shirts. Again, not that gamblers are superstitious, not us. No. Us? Superstitious? No, not at all. Okay, let's get busy to the serious stuff here, and let's talk about some complimentary plays here for Sunday. Now, I did lose the complimentary play yesterday with the New York Yankees, so they were minus $1.10 on the run line. 24-16 run with the comp plays. Let's take a look at some baseball action here first today. I'm going to go with the Seattle Mariners, a run line dog. They are anywhere from plus $1.30 to $1.35 on the run line here today. I don't know who the Houston Astros are pitching. They're probably going to go with an opener. It doesn't really matter. I like the fact that the Mariners have looked like the Mariners of last year here the past couple of days as their offense has come to life, putting 17 runs on the board against the Astros, who have lost, 6 in a row, and they're now 1-7 on the highway this season. I like Logan Gilbert here in this spot. Gilbert, for the Mariners this year, they have lost all 3 of his starts. But if you look at him historically at home, he has pitched extremely well. I went back and I looked at his splits the past couple of years, and his home ERA, well, last year, here, I wrote this down. Last year, 2.24 earned run average, pitching at T-Mobile Park. 2 years ago, 2.49 ERA at T-Mobile Park, and that was over a combined 29 starts. So I like Seattle with the way they're hitting the ball. I like Gilbert here. I think it's a good pitching matchup. So a mismatch and matchup. So I like Seattle on the run line. Another complimentary play in baseball today. I'm going to take a shot with the Twins, pretty much even money at Toronto, because Max Scherzer left his last start with forearm tendonitis. He said he got out of there before any possible further injury. He wanted to be cautious. Yeah, 41-year-old pitchers with a history of all types of injuries the past couple of years mounting, and you left your last start with forearm tendonitis, and I'm expected to believe that you're okay for a team that has just been in a horrific slump, losing 7 of its last 9 games. I'll go with the Twinkies here. And listen, Minnesota has actually played some pretty decent ball here, winning 5 of its last 6 games. Taj Bradley has pitched very well. He's 2-0 with a 1.08 earned run average. So I'll take the Minnesota Twins at even money in Sunday's game here. So those are your 2 baseball selections today. Of the 2, I like Seattle on the run line at plus money more than Minnesota. So number 1 would be the Mariners on the run line as the underdog. Number 2 would be the play on Minnesota. In the NBA, of course, that's where my best bet is today. There's a lot of games that are absolutely meaningless. I thought about perhaps giving you a play on Toronto minus 22.5 points against Brooklyn because it's a bigger game for Toronto than for Brooklyn, because if Toronto wins, of course, they wrap up the number 6 seed in the East, and should Atlanta lose at Miami, they could move into the number 5 spot. Now, should Toronto lose and a number of other teams, there's other teams like Orlando and Philadelphia that will affect their playoff fate. But should the Raptors lose, they could fall down to 7th or 8th in the playoff seedings, which certainly would not be ideal. The only thing with Toronto, and even though I used them a couple nights ago against Miami, when the Raptors win, they don't generally win by, monstrous margins. And even though the Nets suck, and even though the Nets have already secured their draft lottery position, and with Washington number 1 and Indiana number 2, and the Nets can't move up, and it really isn't going to do much for them anyway if they could have. I just worry about, in this particular spot, the Raptors' motivation here, because you win the game, you don't have to win by margin, except for us. And also, as I do this video report here at 7 o'clock Eastern time in the morning, R.J. Barrett is questionable after missing the Raptors' loss to the New York Knicks on Friday night because of knee issues. And Colin Murray-Boyles, who's also been a key contributor for them lately, is also questionable too. So again, Toronto can get up comfortably by 25 points in the 4th quarter and just call off the dogs and win by 18, and they're not going to cover as a 22.5 to 23-point favorite. So that's just one game I happened to handicap, and I just wanted to throw it out there. It looks attractive if a 22.5-point favorite can be attractive, but I'd just be a little cautious about it. So again, the Mariners on the run line would be number 1. Minnesota Twins would be number 2. Good luck, everybody, and talk to you again tomorrow.